And 3, 2, 1. Damn it. I can't do that. I wish I could do that. It's so weak.
Right.
Weak sauce.
Weak sauce.
That was weak sauce.
How's
I'm
your day?
fucking sweaty right now. Oh, I'm good.
I'm also sweaty.
I don't know what it is, but it's so hot in this nerd palace.
Really? Yeah.
It's hot up here. Anyway.
You should get a fan.
Fans don't work in this house, apparently.
Jesus Christ.
How are you?
Oh, I'm just fucking peachy. Today's been awful, but that's fine. Here I am hanging out with my best friend, fucking recording a podcast about booze and books.
That's all you need in life, you know? Best friend, booze, and books. The triple D of delight. I mean B. God damn it.
You were just thinking about dicks, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. Holy hell.
I have a story to tell you about the alcohol for this month, but it has to be off this. So once we're done recording, I will tell you. So sorry, listeners, but I cannot broadcast what I'm about to tell Danielle, or what I'm going to tell Danielle.
I can't wait. I'm so excited now.
Just remind me, because I might forget.
Okay. Sounds good.
But what episode is this? What are we doing?
What actual episode is this?
14.
14!
Episode 14!
Yeah! Are we going to make it to 20?
What if we tried out for American Idol? Do you think we'd make it?
I'm going to tell you right now, fuck no. I'd be the, laughing stock of the season.
You'd be the girl that shows up and you're just like, I'm such a good singer. And then you go, la 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 la.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh.
No, I'd be like, hey, I'm ready to do magic. And they'd be like, you're on the wrong show.
And then they'd be like, but can we see a magic trick? And then you still fuck it up.
Yep, that sounds right.
That sounds like you, right?
Yeah. For sure. Do you think you'd make it on American Idol?
Hell no.
Yeah. We need to be what reality show do we think we could actually make it to at least a decent part of the show?
Not Bachelor.
Well, first off, you're married and I have a boyfriend.
Oh, well, in a world where they didn't exist.
Okay. Yeah, we would definitely not make it far on Bachelor. I think that we would do well on The Amazing Race. Like me and you.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you actually joking?
No, I was serious. I think we could do well on The Amazing Race.
I don't do well under stress, and I get very bossy under stress, and I feel like I would make you cry.
But then, we would be good television.
Well, yes, I guess. Yeah, people would vote for us because they want to see the comedy, but I would be like, Danielle, get up off your ass and let's go. And you'd be like, but Mom, I don't want to.
That sounds very accurate.
And I think that would just be everything. That would be the show.
I'm trying to think of any other thing
we just have to be on a reality show where people can be idiots.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, isn't that Big Brother?
I don't know what the premise of Big Brother is. Minnie,
how did she get in there? That's okay.
Just open the door. Well, you guys are gonna see my cat. She's gonna get right on the beanbag too. She just walked behind
her new favorite place.
Well, she'll probably pop up somewhere. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question to ponder. I'm going to think about that and randomly text you during the week.
Okay. Well, you should also clip this, and then I'll post it and ask.
Okay. Sounds good.
Our followers to tell us what
our two friends who listen to us.
We have almost 400 followers on Instagram.
Oh, we should do a giveaway. Anybody want this time tomorrow? Just kidding.
God, this is why we can't have nice things. We have 399 followers.
Oh my gosh, we need one more follower. Somebody go follow us now.
We do. We need one more follower. But we should do a giveaway at 400 followers.
I'm down. One of us could get the book. Hey! The kitty. Oh, she's so cute.
Well, people who watch this on YouTube, you're gonna see
Na Sambanya Badadi-dee-da-da. She's looking at ghosts.
Probably. Minnie Mouse. Hi.
She's like, sup, bitch.
She's like, I know I'm not supposed to be on here.
Look at her looking.
Yeah, what are you doing? Huh? Uh-huh. She's like, I'm just gonna be cute and sit right here.
Oh, she's so cute.
All right. What the hell are we doing here?
We're doing a podcast. What's it called?
We are? Oh. Here we go. She's doing drugs. Hey, Minnie. Oh. Oh, she's gonna freak out. Minnie Mouse.
Oh boy.
Are you talking to me?
She's got the crazy.
Freaking out. She just does this sometimes.
We promise she's okay. It just happens.
She's all right. Yeah, she just probably had too much catnip. Oh,
too much.
She goes.
Too much coke. I mean, catnip.
Same thing. Well,
Morgan, where are we? What are we? Who is this?
This is Boozed and Reviewed with a psychopathic cat.
Idiot ass Danielle.
Yep. And
bitch ass Morgan. I didn't know what to say. You already said you'd be a bitch to me on The Amazing Race. I think she sees herself in the camera.
Tickle. Oh, so sorry.
I'll see ya.
All right, she left. This is Boozed and Reviewed, episode 14.
Yay!
Been doing this for over a year, and I don't know how we are still doing it.
Honestly, same. Sometimes I think that we're going to get a book that we're both going to hate, and we're going to be like, is this the first DNF episode?
Honestly, we could probably do a DNF episode. We just have to find a book we both hate.
I don't know.
I mean, we could probably find. I feel like between you and I, though, we cover a lot of genres.
Yeah, like both of us. Like we both like a wide variety of genres, and I don't really hate any genres. I don't really dislike. Yeah, classics are tough. Classics are tough.
I don't really hate any genres. Well, classics suck.
They're tough. It's got to be specific. Like, I loved Little Woman.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, and that's a classic. And I loved The Outsiders. But, like, that's, like, more of a modern classic, I feel like. It's not written, like, in old-ass English. Like, subliminal messages. Like, fucking Brave New World. Josh, get this shit out of here.
I'm gonna tell him that you said that.
Good.
He knows. He knows
how much I hate that book. I sent him a message the other day, and it was an illustrated version of Brave New World.
Yeah, he showed me it, and he like wants to get it.
Yeah, I was like, that's like right up Josh's alley. I feel like he would love that. Yep. That's why I sent it.
Yeah, he did enjoy that. Excuse me.
If you like Brave New World, tell me why, and then convince me to like it, because I don't.
And Danielle will go all the way through all the reasons why she doesn't love that book.
Yep, sure will. I'll tell you why. I won't be nice about it.
No, you're never nice about it.
The author's probably dead, so it doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. It does matter. I feel bad. I literally feel bad for like not liking a book, and I'm like, nah. Did I read a different book than everybody else?
Yeah, I could understand that. Oh my god, I'm itchy. Sorry. Well, do you want to get into this shit that we do on this podcast, or you just want to talk about the weather the entire podcast?
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
Weather? Okay.
Well. Did you not think I was going to agree with you? Because
yeah, well, I just had high hopes, and you disappointed me yet again.
Can we talk about so we were watching Bachelor the other day. This is a really fast story, and then we can do the shit we do. So we were watching Bachelor the other day, and Rachel was wearing a trench coat, and I'm like, why is she wearing a trench coat? And Morgan goes, why are you not wearing a trench coat? I'm like, that's a good point.
Yeah. Put you right in your place, didn't it?
This is real conversations that we have.
It did happen. It really did. But I was like, okay, why are you being a bitch about it? You should be wearing a trench coat. Like,
and I was like, you know what? You're right.
And she shut right up after that. You did. She shut right up.
Yep. And I just kept watching the show. I'm like, she's got a really good point.
Yep.
Yep.
And my point was made, and that's great.
Let's talk about more good points Morgan made. I don't know why I'm talking to that mic.
I thought that was the mic that was working.
No, I've been using this for gaming. Let's do the thing that we do.
Okay, all right.
Best. Ah!
I'm being bullied. Okay, so it was finally my time to pick the alcohol this month because Danielle made up for all the times that she sucked and chose the alcohol.
Which is normally all the time, so that's why I've been buying alcohol.
But that's fine. So now it was my turn. And I bought these yesterday or the day before. When did I give them to you? Yesterday.
Yesterday. I saw you yesterday. Yeah.
So I wanted to try something a little different because sometimes when I go, I'm buying a lot of seltzers. And I like seltzers, and I know you like seltzers. But I'm trying to get a variety of things for the podcast. What the hell is the face that you're making?
I don't know. Keep going.
God. So I had two options, and one of them was beer, and that was a no-go, and I'm glad that I didn't get that. The other one was these Angry Orchard hard ciders, so they come in a can. There's 4 flavors, so this one is peach mango. Danielle has strawberry, crisp apple, and what's that one? Tropical. So we are going to try these. I hope they don't have a beer aftertaste or like a cidery aftertaste.
Have you ever had Angry Orchards before?
Yeah, and I don't remember if I liked them or not.
Yeah, I've had the regular Angry Orchards before, but these other flavors, I'm curious.
They said, okay, so which one do you want to try first? I'm actually going to be honest. I want to get the apple out of the way because I feel like that one's going to suck.
Okay, let's try that one. Okay. ASMR! I don't think
that smells like beer.
It does kind of smell like beer, but it doesn't really have beery like flavors, to me at least. Yeah,
Josh already is in here. You see this? This is not bad. You want to try?
I heard you crack it.
Nice.
I don't know where Mikey is.
Well, this is the original.
That's the apple one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, geez, always a good one.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Which one do you want to try next?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm like the strawberry one. So.
All right, let's try the strawberry one.
Hi.
Oh my god. Let's see. Ooh, that smells good.
It smells good. Yeah, it smells really good. That means it's gonna taste like butt cheeks.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, that's good. What the hell?
You don't like it? Okay. I want to do the peach mango last, I think. So,
okay.
Tropical?
This one I think I'm going to like the best.
Okay.
Boom!
That smells like weird.
It does smell weird. It smells like papaya or like, whatever.
I don't really love that. It's not bad, but I don't love it.
I like it.
I know.
I don't know what it is about tropical flavors, but...
I don't hate it. I wouldn't go out of my way to drink it, though.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't choose that one first.
Peach mango. Yeah? Okay.
We flew through these.
This one is okay. You don't like it?
It's not what I expected from it.
It's not strong. It doesn't have, like, a strong peach or mango.
No.
I like this one and this one. And the apple one's good, but you like the apple. You can have it. Can you give me something to wipe this shit down?
When Mike gets here, he'll probably take one.
Yeah,
what the heck?
When Mike comes back up, we can pause and he can try them all.
Okay. So which one did you like the best?
I think... Hold on.
I'm gonna belch a lot.
You know what? I think the peach mango is still my favorite. And then I think the tropical is going to be last. But I didn't hate it and think it was disgusting.
Yeah, I agree. Oh. Well, not on your choices, but I don't think any of them were disgusting. I don't agree. I think that they were all tasty.
You want the tropical? You can have these two. I like these two. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You guys, it worked well.
Yeah, and we still have 4 more. So it came in a 12-pack?
12-pack?
Yeah, so I gave you 4. And I didn't know if you guys would like them. I was going to give you, like, ones that I didn't think I would like, but...
Yeah, these are good. I like them all.
Yeah, they're good. I think it's not as, like, cidery as It's not as cidery as I expected it to be, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah. These are definitely, like, the appleness isn't as, like, when I drink ciders normally, sometimes they're way too, like, apple-y, which this isn't too bad. And, like, it gives you multiple, like, options, so.
Yeah. I saw that, and then I was between this and the Bud Light sours.
Yeah, those would be interesting. I can tell you right now, if you ever get those, it's going to be a hell of a face episode for Danielle.
I didn't know, though, because, like, sometimes Bud Light seltzers I can drink. I cannot stand the taste of beer, though. So if it has any lingering aftertaste, I will absolutely hate it.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I think this is my favorite, which is so surprising.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't think you were going to like the strawberry?
Yeah, I know. I like it. I'm going to drink it.
Oh my God, I'm burping.
That's okay. I'm going to be drunk this whole episode.
Great. What was your least favorite? Or did you say already? I'm sorry.
I think the peach mango. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but it's still good. Like, it's not bad.
I have the strawberry and the peach mango here. Those are my 2 favorites, and I think my least 2 were the apple and the tropical.
Oh, yeah. My least favorites were peach mango and probably tropical, and then my best favorite were apple and strawberry.
Dang. They were good. I think a 12-pack of these cans, they're like tiny cans. A 12-pack was like I think it was like $15.
That's not bad. And,
No,
like,
not bad at all.
they're like,
Yeah, they're tiny. Well, they're like a soda
they're
can
like
size.
they're like a normal beer can size.
Yeah, they're normal size. So you got 3 of each flavor, 4 different flavors for $15.
And they're gluten-free.
Are they really?
Yep, it says it right on the front.
Gluten-free, and they're 5%.
Ayo!
Oh.
Hey!
Well,
What are you doing, Mikey? Yeah, I'm talking to you.
we got alcohol to try.
Okay, he said, I'll be up in a sec.
Okay. Well, is he coming right up right now?
No. Okay.
You want to talk about the books that we read, and then if he comes upstairs, we can stop?
Oh, here he's coming.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Here
timing.
comes the Mikey.
This is a chaotic episode.
It is, it's fine. When are we not chaotic?
I mean,
Woo!
You're disgusting. What am I trying? Strawberry?
Yeah. You're
Well,
gonna
I
like
know
that
the-
one the best, and I'm gonna be sad because I like that one the best.
we need his facial expressions.
Wait, what? He didn't have any facial expressions.
That's okay. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Man, that's not. I don't really like that.
What was that?
The mango.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right, and then tropical.
Tropical, I feel like he's going to hate.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, can we wait? Mike,
The
come here.
original's the best.
Remember the commercial in high school that was like
The what?
the commercial in high school that was for Starburst, and it was like, I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. No. All right. Well,
I'm the little lad.
Mike looks like the
Oh, okay.
little lad.
Hold on.
She's looking up. I
Lad.
gotta stay now for the reference.
From Starburst?
Yeah. Starburst commercials.
Stop it right now.
Do you want to take the apple one, Mikey?
I mean, do you like that one?
I'm gonna have the strawberry one.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my god.
Tasty.
So they weren't bad. I didn't do bad this episode.
Yeah, no, I think you crushed it. I like them all. I'd buy those again too.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I already have a headache, so that's gonna mean that I'm gonna be in for a hangover.
Shh.
I've had 4 sips of hard cider.
Why do we have an alcohol show when we're fucking lightweights? What is this?
Well, I mean, this is also what fucking 30 feels like, so.
All right, did you call yourself 30 or me 30? Unsure.
Me. I
Oh.
didn't call you 30. You are 30.
You are 80.
Right. Okay.
Whatever you are, I'm 10 years older.
Well, 30 and 80, you need a better math teacher.
You need to better math.
I quit. There it is.
All right. What did you read this month?
What the fuck did I read this month?
Yeah, what the fuck did you read this month? This episode's gonna be something.
It's chaos. It's like extra chaos.
That's fine. This is what Fridays are for.
Honestly, yeah, it's a Friday after work and my week has sucked. So here I am being the chaotic mess that I am. Cheers to that. So I read Acts of Violet by Margarita Montemore. I gave that a 3. I read Firstborn by Will Dean. I listened to that one, and I gave that a big fat 2. I read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, finally. Shout out to Gamers That Read. And I gave that, what did I give that? A 3. I also read This Time Tomorrow, which is the book of this month, so we'll get into that later. And I have 2 books that I DNF'd. I DNF'd The Push by Ashley Audrain because I was listening to that and that made me want to die. And I was listening to Like a Sister by Kelly Garrett, which was a book of the month option a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it on Libby and it just bored me, honestly. I also fell asleep while I was listening to it and I didn't want to go back to re-listen to what I missed.
Yeah, if you're bored or like the story freaks you out, that's a good solid DNF.
Yeah. And I will say, I don't think I really want to talk about any of them too much. I mean, Acts of Violet, since we interviewed Margarita, I can talk about that briefly because you also read it.
Mm-hmm.
The writing style, I absolutely loved it. I was devouring it. I loved the switches. I loved everything that she was doing with it. I was just gonna
sorry to interrupt. I was just gonna say it's written in epistolary format, so like letters, podcasts. Yes.
Which I have found that I'm seeing that a lot more.
Yeah, I love that because I loved that growing up when I was reading, and I liked it in my YA books, and now they're doing it more in adult books, and I love it. Big fan.
Interesting. If you love that in your YA books, you should read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Yeah, I have my rest of my reading year planned, and that's on the list.
Good.
Yep, it's on my list.
I really loved everything that happened. I thought the ending was too vague for me. Like I loved, and I'm not going to spoil it because it's still very new. Mm-hmm. I did love the ending and the closure, sort of, that was given. However, it left a lot of things unanswered for me, and I almost wonder if she's going to write another book and like it didn't really leave on a cliffhanger, but it kind of did.
Yeah.
So I wonder if she's going to do something with that because, and I'm thinking this, and I'm probably overthinking it, but when we interviewed her and we were talking about the ending, she was like, yeah, people are loving it or people are hating it. Like, it's kind of one of those endings, but just remember, a magician never reveals her secrets.
Holy hell! Oh!
That's what she said in our podcast interview. She said that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then the ending, I was like, maybe that was her hinting that she's writing another book. Maybe that's just I'm looking too much into it.
No way. I think she did that on purpose.
No. And I mean, it could very well go with the ending. I mean, it kind of fits the ending, sort of.
Yeah, it does. But still, that gave me, when you said that, my like arm hair just rose like 20 feet.
She literally rose 20 feet. She literally said that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I finished reading it after we interviewed her.
You're like, ma'am, say less.
But I think I finished it like that night or the day after.
Yeah, the day after. Like, well, you were super into it. Like that night when you were like literally almost done, and you're like, I'm gonna finish it.
Yes, and I think I was just disappointed by what I was expecting out of the ending. I was all of these things that happened in the middle of it felt like they were building to something else, and they just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which also leads me to believe if she's built, like, why did she spend all that time building up the middle if she's not going to end up doing something with it?
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's a lot of questions still unanswered in the book, I feel like. And I don't want to say anything too much because, like, again,
Yes,
that book is
it did
so
just come
new.
out.
I didn't mind the ending. I liked it. I thought that it was like, and I'm like the type of person who loves a good, no, I can't say it because I'm going to ruin the ending.
Okay. I don't know what you were going to say.
Oh,
but
fuck it. I don't care.
Spoiler.
Yeah. Okay. Spoiler. You can just fast forward for like 2 minutes.
count.
1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah. So spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I love a good like family love story. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a love story between a man and a woman. It's like a father, daughter, sister, like something like that. I love that. I think that's like, it's just so sweet. And like, she kind of gets her answer. She kind of gets like a little bit of a closure. But like,
Yeah.
I also want to know where the heck Violet's been. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because she had also said that, like, the FBI was after her, somebody was after her, like, all of these big things. And I was like, holy shit, this is going to be such a big ending.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, nothing happened. So that makes me think that we might get a backstory or a second book or, like, even a prequel. I don't know.
It'd be cool if she wrote, like, a tiny, like, because, like, a lot of authors do this when they're writing series. They, like, write little tiny short stories or novellas.
Yeah.
Like a little novella. That would be kind of cool. And it's just Violet's time during all of this.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be
buy that.
legit. I would also buy that. I'm buying to buy any of her books she comes out with. I love her
Honestly,
books.
yes. I do love her books. I think Una was still, I think in my review I put Una was still my favorite of her books.
Same.
However, I didn't hate Acts of Violet. I didn't dislike it for any reason. I just feel like there could have been more.
Yeah.
I wanted more. I
wanted more. Yeah. I think I felt the same way. I think I gave it a 3.5, which whatever. I liked it. There was some parts with the podcast where it like dragged on a little bit for me, but like it wasn't in a bad way, like cuz you definitely had to have details for the story. And then I really, really wish that she, in the podcast thing, that she like what interwove Una. Like at the end when he's like he gets the promotion and he's gonna do more stories on these like supernatural stories. I wish she would have written like, next I'm gonna interview Una, and she's and there's reports that she knows she's been through time travel. Something like that, like just to like name drop her. You know how like TJR name drops people's, just like interweave universes. I think that would have been legit, and I would be like, ah.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I would have loved that.
I didn't hate it.
No, there's nothing bad about it.
No, I think there was just some things that were a little left unanswered for me. But if she does write another book, then that would obviously like change my viewpoint on this book because we are going to get answers, or I would assume we would get answers.
Right.
However, she was totally sweet, and I feel like I'm not shit talking her books because she was literally the nicest human, and I just want to love all of her books.
Honestly, yeah. And like a 3 and a 3.5 isn't a bad rating. That's freaking high. Morgan just gave somebody a book of 2.
Oh my god. And that was generous, let me fucking tell you.
But yeah, no, we love Margarita Montemore, and we're going to definitely be buying her future books.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Even if we didn't interview her, we would definitely buy her other books.
Yes, and I still enjoy like Una
she's such a good writer.
She is.
Yeah.
The other Firstborn, I will talk really quickly. That was a book of the month option, and let me tell you, I'm so fucking glad I didn't buy it.
Wasn't that one of the ones that you were gonna get?
Yes, that was the month. Do you remember when I texted you and that was I was gonna get 3 and you were gonna get one for me? That was that month because I wanted to get this book, and I was like, you know what? It kind of sounds dumb. Well, newsflash, it was dumb. I got it on Libby.
Go off, bitch! Go off!
Oh my god, it was just so guessable. It was so guessable. And there were really like I hate to say it like this, but you could tell that it was written by a man because of how he was describing the two sisters. So, and it was also guessable because spoilers incoming. The two sisters like switched places, and then one murdered the other one.
Oh, are they twins?
Yes.
Ah.
So there was one that was living in New York City, one that was living in like England, like overseas somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
There was some bigger thing going on, and honestly, it was so difficult to follow, but there was something going on, and the one from England came over to New York City, killed the one in New York City, and then went back to England and pretended she was there the whole time. Or no.
Huh?
Hold on. Honestly, I don't even remember.
Did you listen to it on audio?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it would be easier to follow if you read it physical. I doubt it, but...
Well, I also really didn't love the fact that he was talking about like one of the girls getting revenge, and she went to this guy's house and took a photo up her dress and left it on his front door.
What the heck? That's weird.
It
yeah.
Was just, ugh.
Wait, I'm gonna...
It just was not good, in my opinion. I gave it a 2. Are you looking at the author?
Yeah, what's the author's name?
Will Dean. Dean.
Can you have a more generic name?
Okay, Jesus, go on.
I'm just wondering what other books he's read. Wrote.
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
Is that a debut?
No, he has a bunch of other books. He's written a series.
Oh, well, that one just sucked.
Yikes.
And the last one that I'm going to talk about, because I don't really have much to talk about this episode, was The Push. And I texted Danielle and told her that I was listening to it, and she said, well, I DNF'd it, so I want to see what you think. And I'll tell you the exact part that I DNF'd at. It was like chapter 7 or 8, and I could tell that the narrator was not reliable, like something was going on. And she was like talking about trying to get pregnant, and I am really sorry for our listeners about what I'm about to say, but she said that her and her boyfriend or husband were like having sex, and she said, I knew from the minute that you came inside me. The warmth. She referred to that as the warmth inside her, and I stopped what I was doing. I paused, and I returned to the fucking library, because absolutely not. Get the fuck out of my ears. You're gross.
Yeah, that is something.
Nope. I even sent Danielle a picture. I was like, I'm done. I'm returning it. Goodbye. I'm so sorry for listeners, but like I was at work.
Yeah.
And I was listening just because I had to just like do busy work. So I was like, let me find something to listen to, because I have requests in and like whatever. So I found The Push, and I was like, I thought it was The Plot, because that's one that I borrowed from Danielle. So I was like, I'll just listen to this so I can give that book back, because right now I have like 10 of Danielle's books, honestly. So I was like, I'll just listen to it so I can give that one back. And I was like, I texted Danielle to say, did you read this book? Because like I'm listening to it and I don't know what the hell's going on. And she was like, I gave you The Plot, not The Push. So I didn't like that book. I DNF'd it. So let me know what you think. And literally like 10 minutes later, I DNF'd it.
I pretty much did the same thing, but you made it way farther than me. I think listened to 2 chapters, and I was like, the fuck is this? And then I fucking was like, return, please, bye. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm wondering if it's like different physical, because you're like not listening to somebody say that shit in your ears.
Yeah, I could skim if it was a physical, but like also bleh.
Yeah, I'm not about that. People love that book though. People love that book, and I'm just am not into it.
Nope, me either.
Especially with like, I don't know, it seems really strange. Especially, it seems like she's gonna get herself pregnant, and it's not gonna be a good thing. Like, it's gonna be
like to know what happens. If anybody would like to tell me the ending of that book, I feel like.
Oh my gosh, yeah, give us like a quick synopsis so we can know, because I'm curious.
Spark Notes that bitch right now.
Is there Spark Notes for like every book?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Spark Notes that bitch right now. What are we in high school?
Yep.
I Spark noted books, especially in my world literature class, because oh my God, we read like the Odyssey and like Inferno, and I could not do those books. Again, classics. And those are those classics? Do they,
Yeah.
Yeah. Something about classics don't sit right with me.
I found an ending explained. That's all that I wanted to talk about. So if you want to talk about the books that you read, I'm gonna find out what happened at the end, and then we will. I'll tell you what happened at the end.
Okay. So, disclosure: I went on vacation for a week, and that's why I have so many fucking books. Yeah. All right. So I read Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. I gave that a 5. And no surprise there. One Italian Summer by Rebecca Serrell. She's the one who wrote In 5 Years. I gave that a 3.5. Beach Read by Emily Henry. I gave that a 3. Stay Awake by Megan Golden.
Yes.
I gave that a 4. It was an ARC. Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Hide by Kirsten White. I gave that a 3. Heartstopper, the graphic novel by Alice Osman. I gave it a 5. Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I finished that literally 2 days ago.
You did.
And I gave that a 5. And then this time tomorrow, I read 9 fucking books.
You really did. You killed it this month.
I went off. Yikes. Yeah.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah, no, a week can get you a lot of books. I read 4 books that week.
I don't want you to talk about Carrie Soto because I would like to read it.
Okay. I'll tell you one thing. Audiobook.
Oh, just no spoilers, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Audiobooks fire. I'm gonna probably re-listen to it when I get to physical. And then it's very sports heavy, and I've been seeing a lot of people dragging it because it's sports heavy, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Because one, if you read Malibu Rising,
yep,
it like says she's a pro tennis player, and then in the synopsis it says she's a pro tennis player, and this is like her journey through her tennis life. It's gonna be sports heavy.
So this is a not prequel to Malibu Rising, but it's before the events of Malibu Rising.
It's before, during, and after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need to put my hair up. I'm sweating.
They're okay. It's before, during, and after. It goes basically through Carrie's entire life.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I hope you love it, because I think this.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna say a hot fact, but I think this is my favorite Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Wow.
It's so good, but I think it's because I love sports and I'm like an athlete, and yeah, I just really loved it. But I also listened to it, so
yeah.
So I don't know. I think maybe I would have liked it different if I like physically read it, but who knows? I loved it. I thought it was so good. So
okay,
no spoilers.
I am excited to read it. Yes, I'm excited to read it. It's coming out next month, right?
Yeah. Also, do you want to say the thing, or should we wait?
We could say the thing at the end.
Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Danielle, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to talk about all the books that I read because I fucking read 9. Jesus Christ. So.
What was your favorite?
My favorite?
Well, Carrie Soto, probably.
I don't know. There's so many and they're so good. I don't know.
How about we start from your least favorite? What was your least favorite?
Least favorite? Blah. Oh my god. Probably Hide. It's that one book here. I have it. I'll show it.
I know what book you're talking about, but yeah, you can show it.
I have too many books.
Well, don't ever say that.
Hey. All right. This book.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen it on Bookstagram.
Yeah, it was all right. It's definitely like, oh, I need to talk closer. So it's a horror, but it's like not scary.
Oh,
it's
so
like
the Indians one.
Yeah, but like it actually kind of is scary. Like it's not like this is fucking stupid. It's better than Indians, yes. It's basically like a subliminal message. Like, you know when like in English class you like your teacher was like, what do the yellow curtains symbolize?
Yes.
And it's like poverty and slavery. It's a book like that. Like there's a lot of like deep meaning underneath it, and like
so you have to think while you read it.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. And I gave it a 3.
A lot of stuff.
I thought it was so good, whatever. It was good. It was worth the read. I'm glad I read it. But it was all right. And then, okay. I think my favorite was Carrie Soto, but I think Addie LaRue has to be my second favorite.
Okay.
I just loved it. And I think that's probably because, like, I just finished it, and I'm just like, oh, so good.
It was a really good story. I can agree. I think it was a really good story. However, my issue with it was the ending was too quick. Because spoilers.
Yeah, we're doing
Addie.
spoilers about Addie. I'm sure everybody in the world has read it.
Addie. Yeah. Everybody's read Addie. The ending was so quick. We find out that Henry has like a month to live, and I counted the pages. There was 40 pages from when Henry finds out when Henry tells her that he has a month to live, and the acknowledgements page. 40 pages.
Yeah.
You just wrote a book that was 400 and something pages, and you're gonna make the ending 40? I'm not saying it had to be 100, but I feel like you could have like.
Yeah.
It just could have been a little bit longer or a little bit more explained. And that was one of my issues with it. And I'm just going to say this as like a PSA to people on Bookstagram.
I'm ready for this.
Stop overhyping books.
Yeah.
Like if this book was not like, oh my God, Addie LaRue is the greatest thing ever, I probably would have given it like a 4 or 4.5.
Yeah.
I went into it because everybody on Bookstagram absolutely stands by this book, and I expected it to change my life. And that's my own fault, truthfully, of like just not going into it with
like lower expectations.
Yes, but when everybody on Bookstagram is like, Addie LaRue, Addie LaRue, Addie LaRue, and I'm like, oh my God, this is why I was scared to read it. Exactly why I was scared to read it, because everybody is hyping it up, and then I got disappointed. Sorry.
No, you're totally.
Exactly what I expected. Partially my fault. Again, I'm taking blame for it. But when books are overhyped on, like Verity is overhyped on Bookstagram.
But that one that hype is like real. Like that shit blew my fucking mind.
I mean, the hype is real for Addie. Like I know, obviously you loved it. There are people obviously that loved this book, and that's fine. But like standing by it to the point, I guess I'm not trying to offend anybody when I say this, but I guess
it's Friday. It's been a long day. Fuck it.
Fuck you guys. I don't mean that. I'm gonna lose followers after this episode drops.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
But like, if books like that, like I've been seeing people rating Verity like a 3, probably because it's overhyped and they're expecting it to like.
That's true. That is
blow
true.
their minds. And to me, I mean, Verity did blow my mind, and I did give it a 5. And I was like, I told you that you needed to read it, and I was like, you need to read this right now. You need to read it. And I was feeding into that hype, but like that's another example of a book that everybody on Bookstagram is like, oh my God, you have to read it.
Yeah, same with Every Summer After. But again, like, if you aren't like, you have to still, like, if it's hyped and it's a genre you like, probably gonna love it. If it's a hyped book and it's in a genre that you don't like, I can tell you right now, if you read Every Summer After, you'd be like, this is fucking stupid.
Addie was fantasy.
Yeah, but I think you would not like Every Summer After.
Oh, no, well, I understand the point that you're making. I guess I enjoyed Addie. I wanted to read it. Like, I took it on vacation and I read it like every single morning.
Yeah.
And when we had time to read, I was reading Addie, and I was just like wanting to find out more.
Yeah, like you were into it.
Yeah, I think the France, like the past timeline was a little slow for me, but I understand why it needed to be.
Yeah.
Because we needed to get the background on her and Luke and all that stuff. But
also, like, it definitely adds to the whole, like, she's been alive for 300 years, and like it kind of translate with how like slow time went for her, because she like yeah.
So I think that's my only issue with it, and I'm really glad that you loved it, and I'm really glad that other people love it, and it's like a favorite book of theirs. But this is exactly why I was afraid to read it, and it sat on my shelf for over a year, because Bookstagram stands by it, and I was like, well, it better change my life, and it didn't.
Yeah.
And I went in with my expectations. Again, my own fault. I'm sorry if I offended anybody.
Let me tell you. Okay, so this is why I liked it. And I think, so I definitely went in with way, way lower expectations, because I've read 2 of her books and I hated them.
That's true.
I hated them. I actually didn't hate it. It was just like, this is just and people stand by this woman and I don't understand. And then I read Addie, and I think it's because they're adult fiction. This is adult fiction, adult fantasy. And it's not heavy high fantasy. So like the other books I've read are high fantasy young adult, and I just can't, because she describes things so freaking in depth for no reason.
Yeah.
And I think that just stems from me being a thriller mystery person, and I just want things to just happen really fucking quick.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But this one, loved it. And I think it's because, again, I went in with low expectations because I've read her books before, and I was like, I'm going to fucking hate this, but let's do it.
And I mean, if I went in with low expectations, maybe I would have
liked it a lot.
Rated it higher. Yeah. I just went in with, I just need to reassess, I guess, when I am reading a hyped up book outside of my genre.
Yeah.
Like, because fantasy, we know fantasy is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, Morgan's not about the fantasy life.
But I don't think it was that bad. Like, because if you're classifying that as fantasy, like Una's fantasy.
Yeah, and like that's like a subgenre of Una is fantasy sci-fi, because the time travel.
So, and I loved Una, so I guess it just depends. But
yeah, I think if it's just like a little bit of fantasy, it's okay.
Yeah, and I thought that everything about this book was good. It was a good book. It was a great story. It was too overhyped for me, and the ending pissed me off.
I liked the ending. I liked it a lot, but I mean, I think that like I liked that she went with Luke and then deceives him. And I like that she sacrificed her life for Henry, because I loved Henry.
Yeah, I think I also forget sometimes when I'm reading books that aren't thriller mysteries that a plot can be guessable. Because I was like, she's going to save herself, or she's going to sacrifice herself. Yeah. And that happened. And I was like, Morgan, it's not a thriller. That's not like a plot twist that needed to surprise you. It's just the climax of the book. Like, I need to remember that in books that aren't mystery thrillers, that if I guess the plot, it's okay.
Yeah. This is, again, every summer after, you would fucking hate it.
I want to read it just to shit on it, honestly.
You should. It's actually, I loved it, but like, I would love to see you shit on it. The sex scenes are woo! Just kidding.
Okay, just kidding. Every summer after.
I have romance? It. Yeah, you can borrow my copy.
No.
All right, that's the other book I wanted to talk about real quick. I loved it. It was good. I thought it was worth the hype. But if you're not a romance person, don't fucking read it. You're not gonna like it.
Somebody on Goodreads rated it a 2 and said, "So this is what the girls were hyping."
The girls. I liked it. I read it in a day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. And, like, I think I loved the love story. It was, like, friends to lovers. And it felt, like, real. You know, like, sometimes with romance, they're, like, Hollywood. Like, they're, like, famous people. And then this, like, person who's not famous falls in love with them. And then they, like, are happily ever after. This one felt normal. Like, there was normal flaws. And I thought it was really sweet. And, like, I liked them growing up together. And then them falling in love and whatever. And we all obviously know that they're going to fucking fall in love.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's expected in a romance, that somebody's going to fall in love, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. All right. That's all I read. Oh, Heartstoppers is really fucking cute. It's a graphic novel about 2 gay guys, and it's really cute. That's all. So. Hi, Eric.
Hello.
Is Caroline here? Hi, Caroline.
Jesus Christ. Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about this fucking book for very long.
Okay, so let's dive into the book. Let me read the synopsis here. Hold on.
Okay,
I'll pull up the synopsis, and then we're gonna do the like hand thing when we raise up how much we rated it.
You got it.
All right, hold on. Jesus. All right. Here we go. All right, so we read This Time Tomorrow by Emma Straub. So the synopsis. On the eve of her 40th birthday, Alice's life isn't terrible. She likes her job, even if it isn't exactly the one she expected. She's happy with her apartment, her romantic status, her independence, and she adores her lifelong best friend. But her father is ailing, and it feels to her as if something is missing. When she wakes up the next morning and finds herself back in 1996, reliving her 16th birthday, but it isn't just her adolescent body that shocks her or seeing her high school crush. It's her dad, the vital...
I drank alcohol. What do you expect?
It's her dad, the vital, charming 40-something version of her father with whom she is reunited. Now armed with a new perspective on her own life and his, some past events take on a new meaning. Is there anything that she would change if she could?
Dun dun
So-
dun.
Always at the end.
Ah.
We're going to do on the count of 3. And so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, go. And then at go, we're going to raise up what we
Okay.
rated it.
Got it. Also,
You
this is
wanna
the
count
book.
Oh, yeah. I think the book was really pretty.
Yeah,
Like
the book is
art.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. I love the colors. And it's like pretty.
Check out that 10% off discount right there.
Yeah, I tried to get it off.
Oh.
And I'm scared it's going to fucking rip. So I'm going to
Yeah,
take
that's fair.
Gooby Gone on it.
All right.
Okay.
You want to count? You
Yep.
want to count?
No, you count.
Okay. On go. All right.
You got it.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah! I knew we rated it the same.
Yeah. I mean, nothing against this book. It's pretty. Like, it's a pretty story, right?
It could have been more. It really could have been more.
Yeah, it's like, I think it would have been better for us if we didn't read Una. Because it's so similar
Yeah.
to Una. It's so similar to Una.
But Una was so much better done.
Yes.
And, like, there were so many other things. So for people at home that aren't people at home, people listening on Spotify that can't see our fingers, we both rated it a 3. So I forget that we have,
Thanks for doing that.
of course. But, yep. Oh, there, everybody's like, oh my God, they loved it. No, we rated it a 3.
Everybody, they loved it.
And Danielle's a shitbag. And I went over to her house on Monday and we were talking about like, oh, I just finished it. When do you want to record? And this fucking bitch goes, I don't think we're going to talk about it long.
I just told her. I was giving her a warning.
We, for the most part, I feel like you and I rate books similar, unless it's like polar opposites, like No Exit. You loved it, I hated it.
Right, yeah. It's usually the same or it's a complete opposite. It's never,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like, when I read things too, I feel like you and I know each other's tastes. So like, it was gonna surprise the shit out of me if you gave this a 5.
It's just,
It was average.
It was
It's an
just,
average.
yeah, it was all right. Like, I'm glad I read it. Like, I'm not mad about it. Like,
It's
I'm not.
an average story, yes. And
yeah.
I know you took notes down, so if you want to like go through your notes, I'm just kind of winging it because I didn't even have a care in the world to like write notes down. I was like, all right, I mean, we'll just talk. I don't know what to take notes on, to be quite honest with you. Like,
Yeah.
I will tell you the part that pissed me off was that she was like, I shouldn't change anything. I'm just going to go back and I'm not going to change anything. Then she was talking to the boyfriend, and she was like, please marry me. Please marry me. And then was like, oh my God, I woke up with married to him and 2 kids. Oh, holy shit. Like, oh, what did I do?
What do you expect to happen? You literally fucking told him that you wanted to marry him. Hello?
And then, yeah. And I really...
Go off. Fuck it. Go off.
Well, I loved that she went back and saw her dad and like spent time with her dad, and the fact that her friend believed her too. And I'm forgetting names. I'm sorry, but
Okay, here we go. Sam. I wrote,
Sam's her
so
friend.
if you go to my notes, I wrote down like, I'll highlight the people. So, it's Sam.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Sam, Tommy, Matt, and Leonard. Everybody else doesn't really fucking matter.
Oh,
And
yeah,
her
yeah,
name's
okay.
Alice.
Yes.
So Sam's her best friend. Oops. Those are the only people you really need to remember. And then Leonard's her dad.
Yep. Okay.
Also, what kind of names?
Leonard.
Leonard. My dad, Leonard.
I don't know. It just was very, like, average. I was hoping for so much more, and it was just okay.
It was just okay. Like, literally, it was just okay. But I think that, like, we went into this because, like, we saw a bunch of people reading it, and we're like, this is so good. Everyone should read it. And again, people just overhype books. And, like, you know what? And, like, that's okay, because if you enjoy it, tell it out.
Yeah. Tell us how much you love it. Tell us, like,
Yeah. It's just, like... And, like, I'm glad that I read it. I'm so glad that I did, because it's really sweet. Like, I love stories that it's a father and daughter, and it's, like, a love story. And, like, I know it sounds fucking weird that I call it a love story, but it really is. Like, it's, like, a romance, but, like, it's their, like, relationship together, and, like, it's a second chance. Like, she's literally going back in time and getting to hang out with her dad a few more times before he passes away.
Yeah.
It's
Can you get closer to the mic?
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
No, it's okay. Like, the background is coming through a lot more.
Oh, okay. So, let me just say what I said again, really fast. I just said that I really love stories about, like, mothers and daughters, fathers and daughters, and it's like a second chance romance where, like, something's happening to one of them, and they get to spend extra time with each other, whether it's they go back in time or, like, some fucking shit happens. But I love that.
Some shit happens.
So, One Italian Summer has very similar premise, and I think I liked this more because, and she could have made the mistake, and it could have really fucked it up, but One Italian Summer focuses more on the main character's relationship with her husband rather than her relationship with her mom, and it really fucks up the whole story. Like, it really fucks it up, and it could have been a 5-star for me if it was just about her relationship with her mom. But it just doesn't make sense, and it's just like, and the main character makes stupid decisions, and it's just like, why are you doing this? Like,
we hate stupid narrators.
Well, she cheats. Are you gonna read on this book?
Nope.
Okay, she's gonna.
Well,
she
you just said it anyway.
Yeah, she cheats on her fucking husband, and I'm like, what the hell is this? Why did you do that? It's really stupid.
Oh, jeez.
But the writing is beautiful. She writes Italy beautiful, and like this book is, the writing is so beautiful. Like, I loved reading about her.
The confusion on your face of, like, where did that come from? Get out of here.
The whole, like, time travel, and then her going back and, like, getting second chances, and her getting to do high school again, and like just, like, be with her friend Sam too, like, and, like, it's just an interesting concept. It's like 13 going on to 30 but reverse.
Yeah, honestly, it was a really good premise, and it was a really good storyline, and I do agree. I really loved that she went and, like, wanted to spend time with her dad, and she wasn't like, oh, I'm 16 again, like, huh.
Yeah.
I also laughed out loud. I wish I wrote it down, but I read it while we were at the drive-ins, and I had to read these parts to Josh. It was when they were at the convention, her and Sam went to go find her dad. And she's talking to the other people there, and they're just arguing over, like, stupid shit. They're just arguing over, like, oh yeah, and it was a dinosaur bone that brought him home, right?
Yes.
Oh, the fucking bone. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, fuck. Like, I literally was laughing out loud because those two characters, the two guys that were just going at it, were, like, my favorite characters.
Yeah, I literally wrote that down too. I wrote, like, the moment when they were at the convention. Like, I loved when they were at the convention. That whole thing was so funny, and, like, when Alice was, like, just asked her dad's friends about, like, their theories about, like, time travel and, like, how, like, what happens and stuff, and they just went off. Like, it was, like, pages and pages of, like, oh, well, back in the future to this, and 13 going on 30 this, and then, like, it just went on and on and on. It was so funny. So it was really good. Like, the characters were really good. Like, there's, like, lovable characters. Maybe not Tommy,
Well, Tommy was kind of a douchebag.
High school Tommy was good. Adult Tommy,
yes,
was questionable.
I think I can also respect her decision of like going back and changing that too, because obviously like she just was like in a weird situation, but she like already loved those kids.
Yeah.
And she wanted kids, I think. So the fact that she like woke up and she was married to her high school sweetheart and she had 2 kids, she was a little confused, but like she was like, well, my dad's not the same though. So like I don't think I can do this. Sam and I are not the same. My dad and I are not the same. So I can respect that she went back and changed it. I literally was like, well, she's going to change it and she's going to move forward and she's going to be married to him and then it's going to be all like everybody knows that if you ever go back in time and you change one small thing, that's going to change the rest of your life. Like that is just a common thing of like time travel, books, movies, everything.
Yep. And they say it in the book.
And yes, they say it in the book. And then she's like, Tommy, marry me. Like she was so like desperate about it.
She was like so blunt about it. She's like, Tommy, you're going to marry me. Okay, bye.
And then she just like left. And then she wakes up and she's like, oh my God, I'm married to Tommy. Who would have thought?
Yeah. But it also, I understand why, like, again, I understand why she like did that, because, like, if I woke up and had 2 kids, I'd be like, whoa, hello, these are 2 rascals.
I think it also this also can go along the lines of Midnight Library, too.
Exactly.
Where she's seeing the different ways her life could have panned out. If she did marry Tommy, she probably would have, like, that would be her life.
Her life, yeah.
And so, I mean, do you ever just think about like, oh, what if I made this decision? Would I be at the same point in my life that I am now? Like, it's just
yes, I do it all the time.
It's kind of scary to think about it, honestly.
Yeah, there's moments in this book where I like did like sit back and was like, wow, like what if I went back to high school and like, or like went to a different college, like where would I be now? You know what I mean? Like if I went to art school, knowing what I know now, because she was 40 and she went back and knew what she knew. She like had her 40-year-old mind. So it wasn't like she went back and she was 16 and didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, that's true. She knew. If we went to different colleges, we wouldn't be friends.
Yeah, we wouldn't be podcasting. I mean, maybe we would. Maybe our paths would cross. But like, it depends on, and you know what, the one thing I did, like, again, we're like squirrels when we talk about books sometimes.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I think I like this time travel thing where like they time travel to one specific memory again and again instead of like a bunch of different random points in their lives. I think that made it very cohesive and like more enjoyable, because I loved the fact that Leonard's memory was her birth. I thought that was so sweet, and I was like, oh my God, my heart.
He was like, I just watched you be born so many times, which kind of gross, but
whatever.
It was like, it was a sweet point.
I think that if we ever have kids, I'm sure that would be more sentimental.
I mean, sure, if that was like, and it was a sentimental thing, but
yeah,
I don't know if I
don't want to watch a fucking child come out of a vagina 20,000 times.
And like, he was just like, well, that was the happiest point of my life, so I went to when I was the happiest, when I felt the most love.
So sweet. I thought it was really cute. Yes.
And I did love her that she did change small things. Like she went back and she was like, all right, Dad, promise me that you're going to quit smoking.
Yeah.
And then she went to the future and he quit smoking. But then she was like, well, what's still killing him? When it was literally the fact that he's using that shed.
Yeah, he's like literally time traveling. Like him time traveling so much is him literally killing him. And that like ultimately helps her in the end live a longer life. Because she stopped. And her dad was like, listen.
Yeah.
Like, love your life. And like there's a lot of people she meets in this journey that kind of like give her this advice that like helps her go forward and appreciate the life that she has right now. Like I liked the part where after her first, like during her first like time travel, when she leaves the party and she goes to a psychic and she gets her fortune read, and the woman, like, there's just like that stuff's cool. Like I'm like glad she added that, because it's like kind of connects with time traveling and like a psychic and all this stuff.
Yeah, and she also ended up hanging out with that guy, the other kid that was like the dorky kid.
Yeah.
And then it ended with Sam being like, oh yeah, he's single again.
Yeah.
Like they're in the future or the present. And he's single again. Like, do you want to talk to it?
Yeah, I liked that. I liked that she changed her course, like, and she like really like observed what was going around her and like she picked up on like, oh, this guy's something to notice, and I like that.
Yeah,
it's like an underdog story for that kid. Oh my god, I'm fucking far away.
No, you sounded fine.
Okay.
But yes, go back. Yes, you're good.
This book is okay. Like, one more thing for me, because I don't really have anything else to say.
You're fine.
There's a lot of really good quotes in this book. Like, it's a very quotable book. Yeah, they're just like deep quotes that are like really, really nice. I'll just read one. This is from The Psychic. So it says, "Joy is coming. That's the fool. You just gotta keep your eyes open and look for it. Make sure not to fall." It's like she like reads her cards and she pulls the fool and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's a bad read." And she's like, "No," and like it means keep your eyes open for the goodness. Goodness of life.
The goodness of life. Yeah, I think it was definitely a sweet, sentimental book. However, I wished it gave me it was just okay.
It didn't wow the fuck out of me.
It didn't wow me. It was just okay.
Yeah.
Mediocre in like the nicest way. Like, it wasn't a bad book. I didn't end it and be like, "Ugh, well, what the fuck did I just read?" I was just like,
sick.
Okay.
This was fun.
You want to know what my thought was?
Yeah.
I need to stop buying the podcast books. So if anybody wants this book, DM me. You can have it.
Also say.
However, but I liked the measure, and that was a good thing. So I think I need to not buy every single podcast book that we read.
Bro, I did that with our freaking book club book, and then we read Cover Story, and I was like, God damn it.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen to you. We're gonna read a fucking good ass book, and you're gonna be like, well, should have bought that.
But then I can go and buy it, and I don't have to like spend my money. Like, I could get it from the library.
That's true. Yeah, I should do the same thing, but here we are.
Yeah,
Whatever. I also am like, whatever we decide to do for this coming month, I'm trying to do the same thing for you. Like, I'm literally trying to find. I've been like,
I know, and
texting you multiple options.
Appreciate it.
I feel like I've been so fucking annoying, annoying, because I'm like, oh my god, here's this, and like, if you haven't done this, then you can get this for $0, and like, you don't have to spend money, and I'm like, or you could use this.
Yes. You're not being annoying. I just literally like, I've been so busy this week, and I'm not gonna harp on that, but like today, I think I texted you in the morning, and then I texted you at like 6 when I was leaving work.
Yeah.
So that just is how my week has been lately. So if you're not annoying me, I am appreciative of all the ways you're trying to find, because I know I'm excited for this book.
Yeah, I know you really, really, really want to read this book. So I've been like, we're gonna get you this book, and we're gonna love it.
I did sign up for the influencer
thing. Yeah,
for Libro. FM, whatever, but I haven't.
I think it's Libro from. Yeah, I don't know how many people signed up for that, but yeah.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's just one way that I would.
Yeah, we found multiple ways we can.
We did. So I'll figure it out. We absolutely figure it out.
But if I get
have
it,
other options.
I'm 10th in line at my library for the audio. So if I get it, I'll send my login to you.
Okay. Perfect. I'll tell you how many I am at the library right now.
I'm gonna say my the digital copy, because it's just fucking hilarious. Also, this will give us them a hint of one of the options that is our next month's
the audiobook. I am 121st in line.
Yeah,
I started 135th.
Jesus. Oh, I also started 135 on the digital copy.
Not the physical, I'm sorry, the ebook version, because I requested both to see which one comes first. Says several months wait. You are 129th in line.
Oh, you're before me. I'm 130.
And then for lessons in chemistry, I'm 100th in line. Did I tell you I was requesting lessons in chemistry?
No. Wait, do you just want to borrow my copy?
I was looking for something to listen to at work, so I don't know.
Well, if you actually like are excited, yeah. Well, fuck it, it's fine.
Do you have anything else to say about this book? Because I'm really over it.
No. It's really sweet time travel book. If you
Don't
love
buy
it. Okay, no, you can buy it if you really are excited about it.
You can have my copy.
Oh, okay.
And Danielle's copy.
You can have my copy too. Actually, I kind of want it because it's really pretty, and I think my mom would like this book. So I'm gonna give it to her first before I get rid of it.
Does she want 2 copies?
Holy hell! Anyway, so it's a really sweet book. If you're looking for something sweet and like really like time travel, a little bit of fantasy, Emma Straub, baby, she's got your back.
It was a good book. I am just being an asshole.
Honestly, like a 3 is really not bad for us. Like Morgan rates books 2s.
Yes, I do. I don't think I've rated a 1 star yet. But
I did.
I'm contemplating. That's a lie. I did. The one that I put in the trash. I did rate that one a 1 star.
I gave a book 1 too. And I feel bad, but I don't.
3 is not bad, and I also feel like, this is not a bad quality about you, Danielle, so please don't take it in a bad way. You rate 5s
like fucking candy.
You also enjoy a lot of like the book, like you know what books you like, and you enjoy a lot of the books that you've been reading.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for me, I don't give out 5s as easily because I want to be like Cover Story. I was mind blown.
Yeah.
Verity. I want my life to be changed in some way in order for me to give a 5.
I think if you read more historical fiction that's not World War II based, I think you will find that you will be giving out more 5s.
Yes.
Because I think you've found your subgenre that you love.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything else to say about this book.
I don't either. If you love it, say if you loved it, tell us why in the comments, and if you hated it, tell us why in the comments.
Yeah, we're open to hearing any and all things.
Yeah, we love talking about books, so we're here.
So we have 2 other things to discuss, I think.
And then we'll shut the hell up until October.
Wrong. First of all. False. So, do you want to shout out our Bookstagrammer of the month?
Oh,
since I did it last month.
Yeah. Okay. So we do this thing, right? Right? We do this thing.
We do this thing.
We like to
we do the thing.
We like to shout out some cool peeps. We met some cool peeps, you know?
We did meet some cool peeps.
Me and Morgs. We met some cool peeps.
Yes, we did.
And they also have a podcast. What? We're shouting out other podcasts? What is this malarkey? So, whoa. So their handle is the Shelf Obsessed Podcast. Our friends Carrie and Hannah. They're fucking funny. And their podcast is way different than ours. Like, way different. And I think you guys should go and listen to them. They're very, very creative with their book conversations. Like, so they don't pick a book and then discuss it like we do. They do fun, like, just randomness about books. And they do read books sometimes and talk about them, but they are so creative. And every time they drop an episode, I'm like, you guys are fucking creative. How do you come up with your ideas? Please tell me. I don't understand.
Yeah, Carrie and Hannah, definitely give them a follow on their podcast page. It's at Shelf Obsessed Podcast. They put out an episode weekly, so they're not like reviewing books. Like, it's not like a monthly thing like Danny and I do. It's a weekly thing where they talk. Like, I listened to their 20 questions one, and I think I love the stuff that they do, and I don't want to steal it, but I want to steal it.
Also,
in like in a nice way. Like, I don't want to steal it and copy it and be like, ha ha ha, it's ours now. Like, I want to tag them and be like, we got it from them, because I think their stuff is so clever.
Yeah, no, they're very, very creative, and I've messaged Hannah and been like, hey Hannah, I'm gonna steal this for our podcast. She's like, go for it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So this is the first podcast that we've shouted out, but they are really funny. They post things weekly, and it's about like an hour, I would say. I think their episodes are about an hour. So definitely go give them a follow. And yeah, we are really excited to have met some fellow podcasters that like to talk about books.
Yeah, we love them.
Hell yeah. So we're doing something new. I just will say this now because Danny and I, to be honest, the cup full of genres makes us anxious. So it gives Danielle the poops, and we don't want to do that to Danielle.
I shit in my chair every time she pulls out a genre.
So we want to make sure that we're not doing, because when we first started this podcast, back in the day, you know, we were just reading thrillers, and we want to make sure that we're catering to all of our listeners and reading different books each month. So that's where the genre hat came in. However, it makes us anxious because we don't want to read certain genres, and we just don't want to. So what we are going to do is, instead of announcing on the podcast, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm dancing.
Stop.
Okay. Shit.
You can keep dancing. You can keep dancing. Go back. Nope, go back to dancing. Get back to the mic and dance.
I can't. It's gone.
Okay. I'm so sorry that I took that away from you.
Yeah, you did. You take that moment away from me.
So what we're going to do moving forward is we are just going to make sure between Danielle and I that we're not reading the same genre back to back. So with that being said, we are going to find out. Usually we'll decide if we have the similar, like a same book that we want to read and we both have it, or we have to get it on Libby, Audible, any other way that Danielle's tried to get me to get this next book. And we will announce on the podcast page in the first week or so of the next month. So everybody has time to listen to this episode and to also get the book, read it, listen to it, however you're going to consume it. And we're just going to make sure that it's not going to be the same genre back to back. So we might read a little bit more in our wheelhouse. We will always take
There's not going to be any fucking classics. Let me fucking tell you that shit.
Yeah, no classics.
Probably no romance.
I'd be open once in a while. Once a year.
No, probably a little less YA unless it's fucking good.
Well, we could buddy read the third book of the Hawthorne Legacy together, but I still haven't read the second one.
Okie dokie.
Victoria.
It's my fault
I'm
too.
looking at you.
Well, okay, listen.
It's
Victoria's fault first because she's like, "Oh, I read the second one," and it's been a day, and I'm like,
Can
"Whoa,
I tell you?
relax."
Can I tell you? It doesn't actually piss me off, but I'm just gonna say what pisses me off, because I really don't care that you guys read it. As much as I'm salty over it, it's just a fun joke. I really don't mind because I still haven't read the second book. But you want to know what grinds my gears? I bought the second book for Victoria because we had the second book, and I was like, buddy read, we can read it together. And you fuckers read it without me.
This bitch ass didn't even wait for me in a bar the goddamn book.
And yes, because I think she won my giveaway, and I was like, oh my god, I can get you. I think I got her the Hawthorne Legacy, or whatever the second one is. I keep saying
yeah.
I got her the second one.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, because you had it and I had it.
Yeah, the first book, yeah.
And I'm going to buy her the second one so we all have it. And then she was like, well, I'm just going to read it without you guys. Fucking Christ. That's what really just is
Yeah, she's like, I'm really into this book, so fuck you guys, I'm going to keep reading.
Yep. And then you were just like, well, I mean, Victoria didn't give a shit, so
Here
I'm
we
not going to give a shit. And here we are. God damn it.
It's a long time joke now between the three of us.
It really is, and I'm never going to get over it.
And then now Morgan says we're really bad buddy readers.
Because you know what? I didn't have any pressure when I read with Kelsey.
Everybody buddy read with Kelsey.
Yes. Which is nice.
Oh, God.
Unlike these assholes.
Listen.
So, going back.
I pre-ordered the third one, so you better be ready.
Oh, well, I haven't even read the second one, so you know what? I'll give you guys a recap since you guys read it last year.
Honestly, though, I'm not going to be able to read it this month. Not a fucking chance.
Good.
All right, you need to relax. Holy shit.
Oh, my God. So, we're going to announce on the page in the next... Well, probably next week is September 1st, so maybe the week after, that Monday, I'll try and post that nice thing that Danielle made. I will post that on the page and announce what the next book is.
I could take whatever we decide, I could take a picture because I have whatever our option is.
Anyway, so that's just a new. That's
All right,
brother. What the fuck was that?
brother.
So that's just a new update. We're not going to be drawing a genre anymore because
Yeah,
Danielle shits her pants.
Fuck that cup.
Fuck that cup.
Fuck that cup.
So we have one more quick announcement that Danielle's going to share, and we're really excited to share, and then we're going to leave your ears alone because we've been talking to you long enough.
That's fucking right.
What are we doing, Danielle?
Bro. You guys, get
Bro.
this. Bro.
Get
Guys. Guys.
Guess what?
Guess the fuck what?
Guess. Just guess right now.
Just guess. Just fucking guess.
Nope. That's not it. Try again.
One more time. Did you get it? I bet you didn't.
Okay, I think you should just tell him.
Guys, we're gonna go and meet. Well, I don't know if we're meeting, but we're gonna go listen. Meeting. Taylor fucking Jenkins Reid. Brother. I'm so excited. I have
And
to.
we are.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was. I'm gonna write a note to myself. I haven't gotten any tickets notification about it yet, so I'm gonna call them and be like, "Hey, yo, I bought tickets."
So we are. Well, if the tickets come through, we are going. If they don't, then Danielle's gonna cut this. So we are getting hardbacks of Carrie Soto. We're getting them signed, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. And we get, like, it's a signing. So that's what I mean when we get to meet her. And then they're going to have, like, a Q&A that we're going to be a part of with everybody else that is there for Taylor Jenkins Reid. And we're really excited. And that's happening next week.
Yeah, it's
happening
the
September 1st.
I'm so freaking excited. I think it's going to be so cool. Because have you ever been to, like, an author signing event?
Nope.
Yeah. I see a lot of people go to these things and I'm like, why the fuck do these, like, there's never anything around us. Never. Like, we're driving 2 hours to get to this place. 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're driving.
It's going to be a long day.
It's going to be a long day, but I'm going to nourish Morgan's health with Red Bull and sweet, funny jokes.
Oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. If I don't come back for the next episode, you know what happened to me.
It's going to be the Danielle show.
You might. Well, I don't know.
Nah.
Brother.
You're gonna take that from here and use it on your Twitch. Also, go follow Morgan's gaming Twitch and watch her game because she's really fucking cool.
I am really fucking cool. I have to get a sound bite of you saying something stupid.
Like,
that's
shit!
There it is. There's the clip.
Shit!
Let's do it a couple more times.
Shit!
There we go. That's the one. So if you want to hear Danielle's voice saying that over and over again, you can come to my Twitch.
She has really cute emotes. They're little kitties.
I have little kitties.
Little kitties. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go see Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm probably gonna poop my pants there too.
Well, we just need to get adult diapers for Danielle, so.
Honestly, that might be a good investment for me. I actually don't shit my pants, and let's be real, I'm not trying to, like, offend anybody who has stomach sensitivities, because we do have a friend who has problems with her stomach, and I don't want to think that I'm joking about a real issue, because I actually do have diarrhea problems.
Sentimental thing, and then you were just like, I do shit my pants, though.
Ay.
Are we gonna fucking end this? Because I don't know if anybody wants to listen to your poop stories anymore.
I'm honestly surprised anybody's listening now.
They've all left.
Yeah,
It's just you and I.
Yeah, if they, like, even made it to the, like, review of the actual book, honestly. Yeesh. Are you gonna read Carrie Soto next month?
I'm gonna try to, I think. I want to prioritize it, because I really do want to read it.
Did you pre-order a copy before the... Okay.
I was going to try and see if I could get it on Book of the Month before this whole plan.
Yeah, but then Book of the Month was like, joke's on you.
Well, I think they said, like, one of the hints for Book of the Month, like an add-on, was potentially Carrie Soto. No, not like a hint on the thing. one of the things that you sent me of like predictions.
Oh, right. I see.
Someone said that Carrie Soto might be an add-on, but we're getting a hardcover book
Yeah.
with this
Yeah.
signing and all this stuff. So we just got it there.
I'm getting another copy. I pre-ordered from Barnes & Noble, so I'm getting that. And then I have getting the signed copy. So there's that.
Yeah. Maybe you could... Oh, you have a pre-order. I was going to say you could bring the other one and see if she could sign it.
I probably could. Well, it's going to get here before the first. It might be. It might. It comes out the 30th. It comes out the 30th. There's like a really slim chance it could come here, but doubt it.
Well, we can find out.
I'm wondering if we could bring like 7 Husbands to get 7 Husbands signed too.
I wonder if she's going to be selling like other books there.
Maybe. I mean,
I'll
maybe.
stock the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring probably my copy of 7 Husbands just in case she's signing other books too.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Because that's like my other favorite. I can't bring all of my fucking Taylor Jenkins Reid's book comes up with like a fucking book haul. Hey T, what up, girl? I got your books. You ready to sign my shit?
I hate this so much. Co-host wanted.
Hey, T, my girl T.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I think my resignation is going to HR. She's still going. She's still going. Holy shit.
Hey,
Danielle.
I've had one drink. It's gonna be a long weekend for me, let me tell you.
It is. She's gonna be hung over.
Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely die.
Well,
do you think I'm funny? I think you do. All right, this has been motherfucking Roosted Review.
Danielle. Holy shit. What is the matter with you?
So sweaty. I'm just happy to be around my best friend.
We're on Discord.
I'm still around you. I can see your ass.
Not my ass. This isn't that kind of show.
Ah, where can they find you?
Fucking. Never mind.
Actually plug your Twitch and then do your book Instagram.
No, my response to that was, I don't know, dead in a ditch.
Honestly, dead inside, probably.
They can find me at _bookmorgs_.
What's your Twitch?
My Twitch is Morgs with 3 G's. MORGGGS.
That's right. She plays Dead by Daylight 3 times a week.
That's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Honestly.
That's her life. She is the DBD clan. She's part of the squid.
A squid?
The squid.
Where can they find you so you can shut the hell up?
Hanging out with T.
I hate myself and I hate you and I'm gonna quit.
On Instagram at Danny Allreads. DANIALLREADS.
You need to go and take a nap. It's past your bedtime.
You know, we're getting pizza. I'm hyped. I'm gonna eat pizza. See ya.
And shit your pants.
Yeah, I probably will. Everything makes me poop.
Okay, bye, friends.
Emotions, pizza, poops. Goodbye.
Oh my god. Then the music is gonna play and it's gonna be all nice and light, and then it's just you should add a fart in the end.
I'm totally going to. I'm gonna. Yep, I'm totally doing that now. Yep, sure thing. I am.
Oh my god.